What's up, guys? Welcome back to CagedIn MMA. It's your host, Ebitso Chiwa, and welcome to episode 8. I know last one I said it was episode 8, but I can't count, and I messed up my numbers. So, this is episode 8, and welcome back, like I said, to CagedIn MMA. Thank you guys for tuning in. I barely get views, but it's something. It's been growing a little, so thank you guys for the ones tuning in and been watching and stuff like that. Comment down below if you've seen it since episode 1. But yeah, so let's get started. As you guys know, I always start this off with the Dana White call out. What does that mean? You're about to see. Dana White, come on. I've been a fan for so long, and I'm trying to go to a fight in person, experience the vibe, experience everything. I've been buying the pay-per-view since like GSP versus Bisping consistently, because even before then, like I'm talking 2010, 2012. I'm not old, right? I'm 22 years old. But anyways, back in 2012, man, I would buy these pay-per-views when I was a little broke boy. I'm still a broke boy, but even more broke boy. Um, and yeah, I've been buying these ESPN pay-per-views consistently. I've been a fight fan for so long. I haven't flown out to actually experience a fight in person. And that's what I want. So Dana White, come on, fly me out, or at least send something, right? Like I've spent like money on a watch, these dolls. I have no merch, right? I got It's Time from Bruce Buffer, right? Prime, come on, sponsor me, bro. I could literally be like the prime reporter. You know what? Prime reporter, dog. I want to be the prime reporter and talk to these fighters, etc. Right? So I feel like I got what it takes. I'm just a fan, right? But I think I've been a fan for so long to somewhat take me out that casual category. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not claiming to be the smartest or anything, but that's what I want to be. I also want to be a Spanish commentator at one point. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, Dana White, come on, get me some merch or fly me out, please. Prime, sponsor me, bro. Um, Bruce Buffer, this smells really good. So thank you for making this perfume. I'm pretty sure it's perfume, right? Yeah, cologne, but perfume. Anyways, yes, sir. So let's go ahead and as you guys know, after Dana White call out is trivia. So I got 3 questions for you guys. If you get it wrong, then you're gonna get kicked in the head. And if you get it right, then comment down below that you got it right so you don't get hit. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, again, this is UFC 293, baby. So first question, what is Strickland's nickname? And when I say nickname, I mean his locker nickname. So go ahead and comment down below, and I'll give you guys a few seconds to see if you're right. If you're with a friend, challenge each other. You know what I'm saying? If you're listening it to like on a road trip, podcast on your way to the UFC event, you know what I'm saying? So, if many of you guys know about Sean Strickland and at least follow up on him somewhat, not even, but like, you know, just somewhat with like Curtis and stuff. His nickname is Deshaun. Deshaun Strickland with the do-rag, everything, you know what I'm saying? Hood rat. So that's his nickname, Deshaun Strickland. If you guys knew that, comment down below. And if you didn't, well, hit me up. Be like, hey, I need a kick in the head. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gladly to do it. Although my hip flexors are kind of messed up right now, I got to stretch more. But anyways, I think I could still kick. All right, second question. This is actually kind of like a test, only because like for fans that have been watching for so long, this is like a name that you know from ages and years and stuff like that. Or it seems actually, man, I'm getting old, but it seems to be like even back in like the early 2000s eras, you know. But anyways, how many years has Alexander Volkov been in the UFC? How many more years actually has Volkov been in the UFC than Tuivasa? So I'll give you guys a few seconds to just comment down below the answer. And yeah. All right. So the answer is this is actually surprising for most people. Volkov has only been in the UFC one more year than Tuivasa. Now, why is that surprising? So Volkov actually started in 2016. Tuivasa started in 2017. But it's surprising because we obviously seen Volkov go up against some of the best, but been at the top for so long. So his name is very out there, right? Doing main events on the main card, things like that. So whereas Tuivasa, obviously, like, I mean, he's been a great fighter even since the early stages and stuff. But it's crazy because Tuivasa just started popping off, I would say, in the last 2 years, right? He obviously is getting very well known, especially hanging out with or being very well known with Nelk Boys, etc., which is obviously now kind of like a household name for just I guess this age group and even higher. But anyways, like I said, it's surprising. So if you didn't know that, now you know. And if you got it wrong, you're gonna get kicked in the head. So you'll have to get a 3-piece and a soda. You know what I'm saying? So last question, and I mean no disrespect to Adesanya. It was just like because of the trash talk and everything going on. But anyways, what country did Adesanya claim during kickboxing? And I'll let you guys answer this, and you guys have a few seconds. If you know this, great. If you don't, not great. But no, you're gonna get kicked in the head. This is my favorite flavor, by the way. I have packs of these, literally. I'm telling you, I need to be sponsored by Prime. But anyways, so the country that Adesanya claimed, right, during his kickboxing career, oops, I'll move this. Anyways, is China. So China, yes sir, China. So that's where all like the trash talk is coming with Sean Strickland, or better known as Deshaun Strickland. And yeah, he just says like he's fighting this Chinese martial artist, etc., things like that. Like I said, no disrespect to Adesanya. I'm a huge fan of Adesanya and a huge fan of Strickland. But like I said, I'm just trying to make a podcast here. You know what I'm saying? Just get the trivia fun, as you can see. Anyways, as you guys know, next fight news. So if you guys haven't been tuned in with the news or even like follow, I guess, UFC on Instagram, etc., I will update you guys on a few things. Now, yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So as you guys know, this past weekend, Cyril Gane wins, right? As well as Korean Zombie retires. So Zombie, 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 a. Damn, I need a record label. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Zombie officially retires, and man, like that's a household name, right? Even everybody just like, yeah, I love the fact. This is what I actually love, and obviously Singapore, great place, but I love the fact that literally, obviously Max Holloway is kind of like a fan favorite. Um, and many honestly expected, like obviously he was the favorite, just in the bets, etc. But I still like how they didn't disrespect Korean Zombie, right? A lot of fans, even fans that were rooting for Max Holloway, like I just really love the fact that literally the vibe there, everything, like Korean Zombie, he's loved. He's literally a fan favorite. So that made me super happy, man. Like it was just like a classy like fight, So just for the fans, and I love that fight, man. Congrats to Max Holloway for getting the finish. Insane. I feel like Korean Zombie, he kind of rushed into the round where he got KO'd. But like I said, Max Holloway, man, you make one mistake, you get slumped. So congrats to Max Holloway. Love that guy. winning in life. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So, all right, next. This is actually one that is upsetting, honestly. But Jon Jones versus Stipe, UFC 295. Tickets go on sale. No fights, no other fights on that card. You know what I'm saying? Now, Dana White, fly me out to this fight. I need to see the two goats. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's not the point. The point is, I understand that, okay, like it is the one of the greatest fights in history we could ever witness, right? When you talk about grades or what ifs, like what if this person fought this person? What if this goat fought this goat? Well, now we're luckily able to witness two of the greatest fighters in history go against each other. And they're both, I won't say they're both in their prime, but they're both of old age. So they're both out of their prime. But they're obviously still fighters. Stipe, I love him right here. Tuning in, you know what I'm saying. Jon Jones, my favorite all-time fighter, greatest fighter of all time. That's my opinion, despite roids, everything, despite all that, especially the fact that now based off the rules, the amount that was found in his system doesn't really count in today's commission. But anyways, not the point. The point is, I love Jon Jones. I love Stipe. But where's the co-main event, right? Where's the rest of the fight card? Where's the prelims? Where's the early prelims? Like, there is nothing to be said about UFC 295, and tickets already go on sale. So it's definitely upsetting. I definitely want to experience this fight. I definitely believe that the fight will still sell out. The fact that it's two goats fighting against each other. But like I said, I don't, just like, come on, man. For the fans, for like just fans that are just now tuning in, they want to see more fights, right? They want to see more fights being official for that fight card. And obviously, Kobe and Leon has been in the works and has been in the talks, but it's not official yet. So, like I said, it's pretty upsetting, but it is what it is. And Dana White, obviously one of the best promoters in the world, he knows what he's doing. So next, we got Tyson Fury. Let's talk about Tyson Fury for a little minute. He obviously just had a face-off with Francis Ngannou, and on top of that, when they were speaking during the press conference, he says that he could beat Ngannou in the cage as well. Now, many people know Francis Ngannou as an MMA fighter. But if I'm being honest, do I think Tyson Fury has a chance in the cage with MMA fighters? Actually thinking about it, I feel like I give him more of the benefit of the doubt. But here's why I say no, especially Jon Jones, because we'll get to that in a bit. But no, I don't think Tyson Fury can actually stand and bang with MMA fighters to the elite level of like Jon Jones, etc. But do I feel like he has a possibility with Ngannou in the cage? Yes. The reason why is because Ngannou is known to strike. He's known to stand up. He just wrestled against Cyril Gane and defended a takedown against Stipe Miocic. Doesn't mean he actually wrestles during his fights. You see his past fights, all he does is strike, try to land that punch, try to land that knockout punch. And again, he has the power to do it. But do I genuinely believe that Tyson Fury has basically like has the possibility to go in the cage and win against Ngannou if it stays on the feet? Yes. But Ngannou, that being said, Ngannou has to be smart about it and actually wrestle during the fight. He can't let his ego get away and try to box this guy. Obviously, we're going to see them in a boxing match. I'm not underestimating Ngannou. I actually believe, something in me believes that Ngannou is going to knock out Tyson Fury. The only thing is Tyson Fury is one of the best boxers of all time. And do I believe that? Yes. Do I believe that Tyson has like a 70% bigger chance on beating Ngannou? 100%. In boxing, yes. But does that mean that Tyson Fury does not have a chance against Ngannou? No, I believe it's the other way around, right? I believe Tyson Fury has 70% chance of winning in boxing, and Ngannou has 70% chance of winning in an MMA cage match. The reason why is they just got to play it smart. In MMA, you have to play it smart. You got to work on the deficiencies of the other fighter, right? So Ngannou, leg strikes, leg kicks, takedowns. That's his main focus, keeping the distance. Whereas Tyson Fury, he's going to try to get in there, try to get in the box, and box it out, right? So try to make it a striking game and not a wrestling MMA game. So that being said, next we got Tyson Fury. They asked him what's going to be next. He says he's going to beat Francis Ngannou in boxing and kick Jon Jones' ass. Do I believe this? No. Jon Jones even came out. He posted on his story. He said, when did Tyson Fury learn how to kick? Now, that's completely true. Let me tell you something about Jon Jones' kicks. We all talk about, okay, when a boxer goes into MMA, he's going to feel the leg kick, whatever. I also believe that, yes, MMA fighters train to check leg kicks, but nobody could train to take a leg kick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yes, you could expect a leg kick to hurt, obviously, 100%. But with boxers, like, their legs are also developed, right? Just because they don't practice leg kicks doesn't mean when they get hit with one, it's going to be unexpected. It's going to be a feeling they haven't experienced before. But it's the fight game, and they understand that. So when people say, "Oh, one leg kick, he's done," I don't believe boxers with one leg kick they're done. It's an unexpected feeling, and it's going to get them out their comfort zone. But boxers are still fighters in a sense, and I don't even mean in a sense. They are fighters. They just their style of fighting is boxing, is striking. So when talking about that, like I said, it's like Tyson Fury with one leg kick. It's gonna get him in an uncomfortable situation. He's gonna be shocked. But do I believe that one leg kick he's done? No. But with Jon Jones, this is where I'm going about. Jon Jones has been known to have one of the most lethal leg kicks in MMA history. Whenever you speak to his past opponents, he says, no, like they say, they haven't recovered from his leg kicks, their knee, right? So it's kind of like that oblique kick. That man, it's like his striking game is so his leg kicks are so devastating that literally like they can put you out of career. So you see Rampage Jackson, you see Chael Sonnen, you see DC, like they talk about Jon Jones' leg kicks destroying their knees, destroying their legs. So do I believe that boxers one leg kick they're done? No. But do I believe that Jon Jones can destroy Tyson Fury's legs? Yes. I mean, we saw it with like Ian Gary and Neil Magny, right? So it was crazy. Like those leg kicks, I feel like that's how a fight with Jon Jones and Tyson Fury will be. Apart from that, Jon Jones is obviously going to destroy Tyson Fury, wrestle him. I mean, the fact that he literally took DC down, one of the best, most renowned wrestlers in the MMA game, MMA community, the fact that Jon Jones literally took him down multiple times, you're telling me Tyson Fury is going to defend it? Now, I will say this. The taller you are, the best chance to defend a takedown is like takedown defense is on your side. We see it with Israel Adesanya. We see it with Alex Pereira, right? But like I said, it's Jon Jones. So, yeah, I mean, that's fight news for you guys. Anyways, I'm going to talk about the main event and co-main event today. I don't want to. I've been realizing I've been making these extremely long, so I'm hoping this doesn't take extremely long either. So going back, we got for the co-main event, Tai Tuivasa versus Alexander Volkov. And Tai Tuivasa, he's 15-5 versus Alexander Volkov, 36-10. An insane record, right? So Tai Tuivasa, he has 14 wins by knockout, 12 first-round finishes. Now, Tai Tuivasa, obviously, his name is just now getting, I guess you could say, in the public eye, etc. He's taken the whole promotion game, right, very well. But you see him, he's beat Derek Lewis, Sakai, Greg Hardy, like, he's definitely I wouldn't say he's an up and comer necessarily, but if you understand what I'm trying to get to, like he's not there at the top yet, obviously. But do I believe that the more he's into this game, especially this fight right now versus Alexander Volkov, if he gets this win, he's definitely at the top, right? He's definitely gonna be known for being at the top. It's basically a different game from then on, right? So next, it's kind of like Tai Tuivasa. Not only that, but in the heavyweight division, man, you need a chin. So that's what Tai Tuivasa possesses, right? We saw that against Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis, man, he was putting a beating on Tai Tuivasa. And the fact that Tai Tuivasa did not drop, obviously we saw him in the next fight with Ciryl Gane. And unfortunately, Tai Tuivasa didn't win that. But the fact that his chin held up so well and he was still in the fight, despite all the damage he was taking in that fight, his chin game is definitely underrated. I mean, so this is actually a very interesting one. It's I'm gonna relate this to Power Slap real quick. Power Slap, obviously, if you know about the game or the, I don't even know what you call it, just the yeah, just the that part of the entertainment business, I guess you could say. Because I don't want to say it's like the fight or anything, but who knows? I don't know what you classify Power Slap as. But anyways, Power Slap is obviously testing your chin and also testing your power. And the fact that I feel like obviously some of the guys there, their chin is insane. That's kind of like Tai Tuivasa. He can get hit with a clean shot, the cleanest shot, and he will not drop. So it's a crazy sport, and I definitely Tai Tuivasa, man. He has that chin, so that's very well needed in the heavyweight division. Next, we got Alexander Volkov. He has 24 wins by knockout, 3 wins by submission, and 17 first round finishes. His record is insane. The fact that he only has 10 losses and freaking 36 wins, it's spectacular, right? It's crazy. So, he's coming off I think it's like a 2-fight win streak Volkov is on. He's beat Romanov, Rosenstruik, Overeem. Now, both of these guys did lose to Ciryl Gane, but like I said, the class of fighters that Alexander Volkov has been fighting throughout his career is insane, right? So, it's kind of like, imagine like Overeem and Rosenstruik are known to be one of the most powerful punchers in the heavyweight division, and the fact that he was able to get through that, able to beat them, defeat them. Definitely Tai Tuivasa versus Volkov. They both have a chin. Do I believe it's going to end in a finish? It's a 50-50 for me, man, because both of them have chins. Both of them have the power. Now, the thing is, Alexander Volkov, I believe he has a couple wins by submission, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, three wins by submission. And so he will probably try to take Tai Tuivasa down. Who knows if Tai Tuivasa is like Derek Lewis, where it's like, I don't know if you guys know how jiu-jitsu doesn't work on Derek Lewis. That boy just gets up because he's so big, he's so strong. So he literally he's like, all right, I'm done, and gets up. So it's going to be funny. It's going to be an interesting match. Do I believe that it ends in a finish? Honestly, it's a 50-50 for me. It could go by decision or it could end in a knockout. Or if Volkov decides to wrestle, I believe he gets a submission against Tai Tuivasa. So, like I said, comment down below your guys' predictions. I still have fantasy MMA picks running. So if you guys want to join that, go to the Instagram, CagedIn. And like I said, just click the link in the bio and join fantasy MMA. But like I said, I'm definitely excited for that fight. I'm excited for the card, actually. There's some prelims and that are on this card. Like I said, I would love to talk about it. But I just I don't want to make these too long. Keep making these too long. So next, and by the way, if you like the long ones, like podcasts, etc., comment down below. I don't mind making them at all. I feel like I should do short ones and long ones, like Chill Sun and the short videos, kind of where he talks about it, or just long ones. Make this just a podcast and continue with it. But like I said, I love doing this. I love talking about the fights. I don't get paid obviously to do this. It's just I'm a fan who wants to do this, and I love it. I love talking about fights. I love talking about my opinions and everything, and I'm glad for the 10, 15, 20 views that I get and the people that actually watch it. So thank you guys. Next, we got Strickland for the main event versus Israel Adesanya. And Sean Strickland, actually, many people don't know his record. It's 27-5. And then we got Israel Adesanya at 24-2. Sean Strickland, or should I say Deshaun Strickland, your guys, I feel like many people just now know him, but obviously he's never really done like face-offs, press conference, post conference. I think like his fight against Alex Pereira was his first fight, press fight conference or something. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's right. But anyways, Deshaun Strickland. He has 11 wins by knockout, 4 wins by submission, and 9 first-round finishes. And he's beat people. Obviously, he's just coming off a win. So he's beat Magomedov, Imavov. He had a close split decision against Cannonier. And I honestly, in that fight, I had Deshaun winning. But like I said, I mean, it's a split decision. Obviously, it could have gone either way. And, I'm not mad about the decision. But do I genuinely believe that Sean Strickland got that win? I do. He's beat Hermanson, which is actually a big name in the wrestling game, and he's beat Uriah Hall, which is obviously a powerful, powerful striker. So he's definitely fought some great classy fighters. He's fought really like some top class fighters as well that have been at the top of the game. And I just genuinely believe that he gets, many people underestimate him. Now, I will be honest, his fighting stance, the fact that Alex Pereira, obviously he's a kickboxer, he got knocked out by Alex Pereira. Do I believe that his fighting stance can beat Israel Adesanya? It's tough to say, but I genuinely believe no. But do I believe Strickland, if he uses all his fighting experience to win the fight, do I believe he can win? Yes, I believe that Sean Strickland can take down Israel Adesanya. I believe that Sean Strickland can submit Israel. But like I said, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. But Deshaun says jiu-jitsu doesn't work. So he even said it himself. The smart thing to do would probably be to take him down and wrestle. But is he probably going to do that? No. So this is where kind of like your ego gets in the way. You want to, or just like, Deshaun says, like he's trying to just stand up and fight and, go there and strike. You know what I'm saying? So it's the love of the game, though. Sean Strickland will fight anyone and everyone. And, you just pay him and he's fighting. So, whether he believes he could win or lose or doesn't matter. He will fight and he will try to get the finish. So, obviously, like I said, Sean Strickland, he needs to wrestle if he's going to beat Israel Adesanya. Is it going to be easy to take down Adesanya? For a fact, no. So it's like, Adesanya definitely has wrestling game, definitely has one of the best takedown defenses. He's gotten up from like Robert Whitaker, who is a very good wrestler, obviously an Olympic level wrestler. But like I said, Strickland, obviously many know him as a striker now, based off his last fights. But like I said, he has more experience in the wrestling realm. So I believe he should do that if he wants to win. Last but not least, we got Israel Adesanya. Obviously, we know he got 16 wins by knockout, 6 first-round finishes. He has beat Pereira, Cannonier, Whitaker twice, Vittori twice, Costa, Romero, Gastelum, Anderson Silva, Derek Brunson. I mean, this guy's record, he is literally now at the point of overlapping the middleweight division. He is definitely one of the best, if not the best, middleweight fighter. Obviously, you got Anderson Silva in that talk, etc. But like I said, this guy is literally going around the middleweight division. He's about to lose he's about to lose fighters to fight. because he's beat everyone in the middleweight division. So, like I said, it's definitely is going to be a great fight. I'm excited for this fight. I think Israel Adesanya gets it done. Do I believe he will knock out Sean Strickland? It's very tough to say. Sean Strickland is a dog, man. He could take hits. Obviously, Israel Adesanya has power. He has more precision than power, I believe. Um, and that's what gets these fights done. So I believe when he fought Alex Pereira, man, Alex Pereira, obviously his power is insane. We see it against, we saw it against when he knocked out Israel Adesanya, right? Not only in kickboxing, but in MMA as well. Their first fight, even like Israel said that Jan Blachowicz which is a light heavyweight, his power isn't as powerful as Alex Pereira's at middleweight. So it's insane, man. Like obviously Pereira and Blachowicz are Adesanya's only loss, but man, like the fact that the insane power of Alex Pereira, right, and Israel Adesanya saying that. But like I said, Izzy has a lot of knockouts, 16 knockouts on his resume. And like I said, I don't think Sean Strickland will get knocked out. I feel like once he gets tagged, he'll go to wrestling and try to switch it up. But maybe I would think maybe closer to a technical knockout, but in actual like Sean Strickland getting slept, it's hot. It's tough, man, because Sean Strickland is tough. So, like I said, I'm super excited for this fight. And I don't know. I'm leaning more towards Israel Adesanya winning this fight. Obviously, I don't like letting kind of my, um, you know, I really like Sean Strickland, but at the same time, it's kind of like one of those where it's like, look at the facts, right? It's like, how do you beat Israel Adesanya, especially the number 5 guy versus a champion, right? We've seen it all against Israel Adesanya, and it's kind of like a Kobe versus Jorge Masvidal. Many people are like, oh no, Kobe's getting slept, Kobe's getting knocked out. But I was one of the few people that was like, look, man, like I know many you don't like Kobe. I know like because he's talking about Jorge Masvidal's kids and family and all that stuff. Like you want him emotionally to get slept, but if you look at the resume, if you look at the facts, Kobe is going to wrestle him all 5 rounds, and that's exactly what he did, right? So, and Kobe won. So, like I said, I think it's one of those. In this fight, I think Israel Adesanya. It's like how do you even beat Israel Adesanya? But like I said, many people are underestimating Sean Strickland. I believe Sean Strickland could get it done if he plays his cards right and is smart about his fight against Israel Adesanya. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. This is Caged In MMA. Like I said, this is episode 8 actually. And tag Dana White, tell him to fly me out, especially versus Jones versus Stipe. Bruce Buffer, thank you for the cologne and perfume. Come on, Prime, sponsor me. Let me be the Prime Reporter. That's actually a good name. I'm the Prime Reporter. That's what's up. But anyways, this is On the Line, boys. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys on the next. Peace.